Hello everyone, Tommy J here, and today I'm here to do some Heroic Curse of Naxxramas, specifically Heroic Thaddius, who is the final boss of the Construct Quarter. Anyway, I'm going to be doing this with a 100% free-to-play Warlock deck. Now this is it here. The reason I'm going with the Warlock deck is because similarly to the final boss of the previous quarter, he starts with some stuff on the board, and you really need to get rid of it, and if you don't, you've lost the game, right then and there. So yeah, Warlock is very good at doing that, particularly with these free-to-play decks. You've got Soulfire, Corruption, Shadowbolt, and yeah, a bunch of other removal. Now, Thaddius' ability is that at the start of each of his turns, every minion on the board has its health and its attack swapped. So a 4-5 becomes a 5-4. And because of that, a lot of these cards that aren't very good become very good. So the Booty Bay Bodyguard becomes a 4-5. Which, yeah, isn't terrible for a taunt. It's a Yeti with a taunt. That's pretty good. Lord of the Arena, a 5-6. Again, pretty good for a 6 cost. And, yeah, Silverback Patriarch even becomes a 4-1, just a hard-hitting powerhouse. Anyway, let's get into it, give this a go.
It's alive! But you won't be for long.
That's not very nice. I think I've been doing quite well so far.
Gul'dan versus Thaddius.
Okay, so unfortunately, as it was with Rivendare, if you don't get the right hand, you're probably just going to lose. So what we need is Corruptions. What we didn't get is Corruption. Soulfire will also work, but yeah, it's not particularly good. And I'll just quickly show you why on this first run. But I honestly am not expecting a lot. I didn't get anything to help me clear. So yeah, there they are. The 7-4 became a 4-7, the 4-7 became a 7-4, and they are going to absolutely tear me apart. 11 damage a turn. Well, a little less than that because I hit him once, so 10 damage a turn. And yeah, as you can imagine, when he's continuously dropping things, particularly gargoyles that become a 4-1, they're a Patriarch, except, you know, a bit better. Yeah, so I'm honestly dead in like 3 turns, and there is absolutely nothing I can do about it. I haven't picked up a Corruption, there aren't any Siphon Souls because it's free to play, so yeah, a little bit wrecked. But we're going to concede, we're going to give it another go, and hopefully we're going to draw exactly what we need, because I'd say this boss will require some serious restarting, similarly to the last End of Wing boss, Baron Rivendare, or the Four Horsemen.
Gul'dan versus Thaddius.
But yeah, you can probably do this with a variety of decks, similarly to the last one, just as long as you have some form of instant kill. So a warrior with a Whirlwind Execute is probably the quickest one to do it, because it's possible to kill them in a couple of turns. Okay. I think I'm... Ooh. Okay, I can actually kill both of them. I'm going to keep the Archer in my hand because I'm hoping the Soulfire discards it. So he's going to swap them. I'm going to Soulfire this one after casting Corruption on Stalagg. So Stalagg and Feugen. And a little 1-2. Okay. So, let's do this. Corruption on you. Soulfire on you. And it discarded the wrong one, but that's okay. Let's just hit this once, make it a 1-1. And it'll stay as a 1-1. And he'll hit me once. I mean, it's not massive, so it's okay. But he will die. So now I have a little bit of board control back. Hopefully, he doesn't drop too many things this turn, and I'll actually be able to get down my taunt. Speaking of, a Hellfire would be absolutely brilliant right about now. Not getting one, unfortunately. See, the Sen'jin Shieldmaster is just instantly going to die to the Shade, because it's going to become a 5-3, so I don't really want to play it. Maybe a terrible move. In fact, it's probably a terrible move. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to play the Sen'jin this turn anyway, because I don't really have an option. Yeah, I will die otherwise. Ooh, Hellfire. Unfortunately, a Hellfire isn't going to kill a Stone Skin Gargoyle, so I'm going to get hit for 4 this turn anyway, bringing me down to 6. But at least I can drop a Lord of the Arena. Or Shadow Bolt. And hopefully I pick up a different taunt. Ooh. Booty Bay Bodyguard. Okay. I'm going to drop this taunt. Because it's going to take both of them hitting me to get through it, because it's a 5-6 and there's going to be a 1-4 and a 5-3. If he has... Hopefully he doesn't have a Lightning Bolt or something. He does have a Lightning Bolt. Good. Good start. Now, what do I have next turn? Not a whole lot. Booty Bay Bodyguard. I could Hellfire again, it won't do anything. I'm actually dead. Yep, I'm actually dead. Because that's going to swap. He can one-shot that and then just hit me with the Sludge Belcher. Yep. And that was a good start. It just didn't really carry through at all. Not playing the Sen'jin Shieldmaster was probably a mistake on my part, but I don't think I would have won if I'd gone with that. Anyway, let's give it one last attempt.
Gul'dan versus Thaddius.
Okay, so starting with that 1 corruption, that's pretty good. Let's discard and see if we can get a Soulfire or a Shadow Bolt. Shadow Bolt, not bad. So we are still going to get hit for 11 with this combo. Okay, so we need to figure out which one we're corruptioning, which one we're Shadow Bolting. So this turn, they're like that. Next turn, they're going to be the opposite. And next turn's when I can kill them, so I can Shadow Bolt the one in the middle. And I'm going to drop this for good measure. Hopefully, he doesn't hit Voidwalker with Feugen. Please don't. Yep, I'm fine with that. So, I'm going to Shadow Bolt him, and then hopefully I draw a Hellfire. Something to get me back on my feet a little bit. Although, I can always Wolf Rider straight into the Zombie Chow. But Hellfire would just clear the board up a bit nicer. Yeah, definitely a Hellfire. Hellfire, perfect. Okay, so Hellfire that. I get healed up. Only a little bit, unfortunately. Next turn, I have tap Wolf Rider or Elven Archer. Iron Fur Grizzly. I'm gonna drop the Iron Fur Grizzly and hope that... Actually, let's Elven Archer as well. Hopefully he doesn't have a Lightning Bolt to use on it, because that 1-3 will leave this as a 3-2 and it'll be okay. Okay, so Lord of the Arena will be a 5-6. He will be a... Let's hit him down. And I'll leave the Archer there. Next turn, I have the Stormwind Champion, which will make things a little bit easier. Or... Ah, oh, no. Okay, hurry up and hit me. Damn it. So I'm probably going to have to... Okay, so if I Stormwind Champion, he's going to be a 6-3, turning into a 3-6. Yep, Stormwind Champion. I'm going to kill that, which will swap it to a 2-6, but then when I bring the Wolf Rider down next turn, he's going to... Oh no. Oh yeah, no, that's okay, that's okay. When I bring the Wolf Rider down next turn, he's going to be able to charge and finish that off. So let's Wolf Rider and Booty Bay Bodyguard. Oh! Wow. That was a huge misplay, and for some reason the board has moved up in sympathy. Oh, I'm just... What I did then was absolutely ridiculous. Please do 2. Yeah, okay. Hopefully I can recover from this. This board being moved is really bothering me, actually. Soulfire. Yeah, I'm going to Soulfire and hit it with that, just so I keep a minion on the board. He has 2 cards. This is seriously ridiculous. Why would it do that? It's weird being able to see the bottom of your cards. Spectral Knight. So he's going to swap to a 6-4, and I'm going to swap to a 4-3. So that's alright. Lord of the Arena. Let's... Okay. Ooh. I might drop that as well. I'll hit him. Drop that. And yeah, it doesn't matter which he hits. Oh. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter which he hits, he's dead. And I'll use the other one to kill that. Or will I? Yes, I will. Silly question. I'll drop both of them. Hit that. And now the Gargoyle will be able to kill the Ironfoe Grizzly. Ooh. I personally wouldn't have gone for that. I would have gone the other direction, left the Ironfoe Grizzly alive. Let's tap. Get that Stormwind Champion down. Absolutely brilliant, the Stormwind Champion, because it gives it +1/+1. So when it swaps, you'll notice it went from 3-6 to 4-7, because it picks up its health as actually being what it is when it's buffed. If that makes sense? I don't know if that made any sense, but yeah. It picks up its health as being 1 higher than it really is, and its attack as being 1 higher than it really is. So then when it swaps, it starts at that as a baseline, and then gets +1/+1 on top of that. I think it only does it once, but it is a nice way to actually get +2/+2 out of your minions. Can I kill him? I actually can. Brilliant. And of course it's on the run where the board for some reason moves like 50 pixels upwards. Absolutely ridiculous.
This is the final straw.
Well, we're almost there. I'm almost at your chamber. Ugh. Anyway, that was actually reasonably hard. That took me probably up to about 10 goes, somewhere between 8 and 10 I'd say. And it did require that luck at the start, but thankfully you can just concede and restart over and over and over if that's what you need to do. There are a whole bunch of cards you could easily sub in that are unlocked through Naxxramas that I haven't been using. That would make the deck better. For example, the Nerubian Egg, giving you that free 4/4 and just the boss's hero power procs it for you. It kills the egg because a 2/0 doesn't have any health. This Stone Skin Gargoyle would also be very, very good because as you saw, they heal. Yeah, it's just good. Anyway, this has been Tommy J with Heroic Thaddius. If you have any requests for other videos, leave me a comment or message and I'll see what I can do. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to favorite, like, and or subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a good one.